Hi students, how do you do? Are you happy? Today we are going to discuss another beautiful lesson from soft skills, communication and soft skills. First chapter in first unit, third lesson, Swot, Swoc analysis. SWOT, Swoc analysis. What is SWOT and what is Swoc? SWOT, SWOC, SWOT, SWOC. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and traits. SWOT, S for strengths, W for weaknesses, O for opportunities, and T for threats. It is a scientific tool for any individual. It is a scientific tool. The acronym or an organization which plans to grow and expand. It is useful individual or organization how to grow and expand. And if you know our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, first of all, students, business people, those who run organizations or institutions, they know their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, and their threats. We will plan our future cautiously and systematically. Knowing all these four aspects, you have a plan and our future cautiously and systematically. SWOT, SWOT studies the internal and external factors, whether it is individual or organization. It deals internal and external factors that are favorable and unfavorable. External, internal, favorable, unfavorable, to reach their goals. Those who know these aspects or these pillars like SWOT or SWOC, strength, weakness, opportunities, threats, and they can reach their goals easily. One writer says like this, knowing others is strength, knowing yourself is wisdom, knowing others is strength, and knowing yourself is wisdom. Both are important to reach your goal. First of all, knowing others' strength, others' weakness, others' challenges, others' threat. It's a strength for you. And at the same time, knowing yourself, also important that leads to wisdom. Why T in SWOT has been replaced with C? The letter T replaced with C, letter C. T for threats, C for challenges. The term threat has its origins in military operations, giving rise to negative meanings. Use, using C as challenge, constraint has been recommended to create more positive energy. Let us see why Swoc is useful for students, for youngsters. What is the use of to knowing SWOT or Swoc, especially students? The typical problem of today's youth is familiarity with many things. Nowadays, students, their awareness or their familiarity, so many things like cine stars. They're knowing about cine stars. They're knowing about cricket players. They're knowing about athletes. Even they're knowing about politics. But the problem is they ignore themselves. They ignore their life, their career, their future. Their familiarity, so many things. But they failed to know themselves. That's why it is useful for students to knowing their strength, knowing their weakness, knowing their opportunities, and knowing their challenges. Whether you think you can or you think you are not, you are right. It's said by Henry Ford. When we know better, we do better. Important saying it is. When we know better, we do better. And knowing ourselves is a wisdom, is a knowledge. You may suffer fewer problems if you know what weaknesses are and manage these weaknesses. The path of excellence is easy. Therefore, in order to identify these strengths and weaknesses, analyzing opportunities, challenges, SWOT analysis is proven to be most useful, unique. The following are some of the advantages. There are some advantages SWOT and SWOC analysis. SWOT analysis shows why people are unable to reach their goals in life. It is very important point. Why students they are not reach their goals. In this system, they fail to reach their goals. But if you know the SWOT or SWOC, you can reach easily your goals. That is one of the greatest advantages to knowing SWOT and SWOC analysis. It helps to understand various ways to reach your goal, especially students. To reaching your goals, it is very helpful to you, SWOC analysis. It is beneficially to recognize both the opportunities available and threats to face, and how to face the problem, and how to take the challenge. It helpful to you. Its framework makes you unique from your peer by showing your rare talents. It creates opportunity. SWOT creates opportunity and stand you among the people, especially in your peer group, same age group. So it creates a pedestal and makes you in a top position if you know your strength, weakness, opportunity and challenge. It is the one of the advantages of the SWOC and SWOT analysis. Used is in employment context, it stills to you excel your profession. Not only your career, your studies, even in your profession, it leads to you and make you a good person. And it discloses opportunities that you need to be utilized. There are so many important things or advantages to know the SWOT and SWOC analysis. It is also helpful to peep into yourself. It is main point, important thing. Peeping yourself means looking yourself, examine yourself. So while you are studying the SWOT SWOC analysis, you must know what you are, how to achieve goals, how to change the or challenge the, face the problems. There are so many things. Let us see one story for you. It's a beautiful story. It says about Wilma Rudolph. Wilma Rudolph. She was an athlete, and she won 3 gold medals in Olympic Games. To reach that goal, she faced many problems, challenges, troubles, uncountable challenges she had faced. Before that, let us say one saying or proverb said by Socrates. Many of you know that Socrates is a great philosopher. He is a thinker, knowledgeable person. What he says, very small quotation. Know thyself. For seeing, for reading, it's very small, simple. But it enlarges great meaning. And it gives impact in people's life. Know thyself. We people, we are knowing so many things, but we fail to knowing ourselves. That's why many long years ago, in olden days, the person Socrates quoted this quotation, know thyself. Already I told that knowing others, knowing yourself. Knowing others is strength. Knowing yourself is wisdom. That's what Socrates said. Know thyself. This shows that a human quest for self knowledge is ancient. Human beings, they are searching for knowledge from our ancient days. They have some quest. What Socrates meant when he said this was that nothing matters before or after. What is within is matters. And this was the universal truth. There are so many universal truths, like sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west, man is mortal. So many things. Okay, it is also one of the universal truth, knowing, know thyself. He taught this proverb or saying his disciple Plato. He is also a greatest person in Greece, Plato. He was taught by Socrates, know thyself. And this great person taught his disciple Aristotle. And Aristotle is also a great person. He taught this universal truth, his disciple Alexander. Many of you know that the name Alexander. He is the conqueror of the world. He is a great person. See, knowledge pass on years after years, person to person. It's a continuous process. See how they are get the knowledge, the self-knowledge is encompassing. Whatever is learnt through experience can be applied to everything. Self-knowledge is the highest form of knowledge, surpassing all. Let us see the story of Wilma Rudolph. Let us apply Swot analysis to her life. Strength, weakness, threats, opportunities, challenges. We have to apply to her life. Let us see what are her weakness. First of all, Wilma's weakness. Wilma Rudolph, when she was born prematurely. And then weight is only 2 kgs, which led her into many health problems because of premature baby, and she faced many health problems, and she was attacked by pneumonia and paralyzed her 2 legs. So she is not walk properly. Even she can't stand properly. And she was attacked by pneumonia twice. She was unable to walk and needed to be attended by her siblings continuously. Wherever she want to go, she needed or she guided by her siblings. What a pathetic situation she faced in her life. That is his weakness. We people, we have so many weaknesses. That weaknesses stopped our career, our goals, our achievement, our success. But how she overcome, Wilma Rudolph overcome her weakness. Let us see. Wilma had strengths. Another side, she had strengths. She had weaknesses and she had strengths. What are her strengths? We can see. Although Wilma had been crippled by physical weaknesses, she had the amazing power of mental strength. Physically, she was weak, but mentally, she was very strong. Mental strength is good. So, it is very important to achieve our goals. In SWOT and SWOC analysis, we have to apply our weaknesses, our strengths to achieve our goals. Here we see her strengths, and she had a dream of becoming the fastest runner. Being a crippled woman, she could not walk, she could not run, even she could not stand alone without support anything or any person. Okay, and she had a dream. That dream, that desire is a steely desire, determination. Steely determination means strong determination. She want to become fastest runner, women runner in the world. Is it possible? A crippled person? We say no. But it is possible if you have such a strength. If you have such a steely determination, everything is possible. And see, she had self-confidence and higher self-esteem. Her strength is higher esteem. She estimates herself in a higher position, high estimate. She had a self-confidence. That is very important. Self-confidence. We may sometimes we lose our confidence because of the surroundings, situations, problems. We lose our confidence. But she never lose her confidence, and she had such a strong mind or determination. That is her strength. She was not driven by the fear of failure, but challenged the circumstances. She challenged the circumstances. Whatever the problem ahead before her, and take a challenge, overcome the challenge, and she became fastest runner in the world. Her dream fulfilled in her life. Let us see Wilma's how to overcome the weakness. Wilma had beaten physical weaknesses with her mental strength. Already I told that physically she was weak, mentally she was strong. That weakness beaten by her mental strength, overcome by mental strength. She neither believed nor accepted failure. And always accept failure. If you fail one time and the second time, third time, and accept that failure, our ancestors saying that failures are the stepping stones for the success. Failure is also leads to in a successful life. She had beaten her weaknesses with her strengths. Let us see, Vilma had threats. Already we seen that her weakness, her strength, and how she overcome that weakness by her mental strength. And now the third point is threats. T for threats. Vilma was born in a poor family. Poverty. No proper food, proper shelter, proper medication, no availability, because she was born in a poor family. It's not only poor family, it is amazing thing she was 20th child of 22 children. Their parents, 22 children. In those days, they have more children. It's a good wealth for them. Her number is 20th. Vilma had 20th child for her parents. It's like a big, large family. So, for all these members, it is very difficult to her parents to give medicine, education, shelter, clothing, or everything. But that threats also she overcome. Not only that, her father had a small job. He was a railway porter. And with that small amount or small salary, he run the family smoothly. And her mother was a maid. She worked morning to till evening in different places, different houses. And not only that, she did not have proper hospitality facilities. No hospitality, no hospital facility. And she was born Afro-African. She had a stigma black origin. Above all, she was a woman who met nothing in a male dominated society. Vilma had opportunities. Let us see the last one, opportunities. She had so many opportunities. She used the family as a source of inspiration. Her mother was a motivator. She is a great motivator. Though her sister, she used resources and grew step by step. And Vilma had not only opportunities, challenges with opportunities. How she was overcome the challenges with her opportunities. Although her family was a poverty stricken, and she found there not poor in spirit. They are poverty stricken, but that poverty was driven by their spirit, poor spirit. She defeated poverty with the continuous support of her family members. She had a great support by her family members. See, in this story, small story, we have to apply the strengths, threats, weaknesses, challenges to her life. And even we people, when we know the challenges in our life, we have to face them. We have to overcome with a steely determination like Wilma Rudolph. Wilma Rudolph, at a time, she won 3 gold medals. First running race, 100 meters. Being a crippled woman, she beat out the world fastest runner in those days, Jutta Hine. Jutta Hine is the fastest women runner in those days. She was defeated by Wilma Rudolph because Wilma had such a goal, opportunity. Wilma had challenge, facing troubles, tribulations, so many things with her steely determination. SWOT analysis is useful to students to their career to reach their goals with a positive motive or motivation. Thank you one and all watching this video.